Hi, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden, and welcome to my first official episode of Predator Dating. I'm absolutely loving this. This is a passion of mine. So, the question has come up whether or not I'm single, and I absolutely hate the term. And the reason why is because it's patriarchal. It's a label that the patriarchy designed to classify and categorize if a woman is dateable or not. And I'm not dateable. So I'm not single. I am not available. So I'm not single. I'm not looking. So this is where it gets really fun. This started around the time I created my Facebook account and actually put my presence on Facebook, when I started to get a lot of really jackass men. And I'm just going to summarize all of this and say these were jackass men. They felt that DMing me, and every woman on Facebook gets this. I am not special. This is just every woman gets this. We get about 7 strange men, jackass men around the globe, literally just, oh my God, it's ridiculous. And it's abusive. Some of them are scams. Some of them are just jackasses. It's all colors. Like, we have gotten a massive spectrum. It got to a point where I'm a psychologist, so I can see all the red flags and bullshit. And I realized one day that women can't, which is why so many women fall victim to this. Now, I'm going to throw the words around here, men and women, but I'm talking to women because I'm a woman and that's how I relate. Yeah, there's some really horrible women out there who abuse some really good men. Absolutely. But on this one, we're going to talk about men and women because I'm a woman and I'm certainly not getting DMs from a bunch of women every day going, hey, where are you from and are you married? So we're going to break this down. Predator dating is a new style of dating. It is all of the tactics that a man today, a jackass man or a narcissistic man, uses to manipulate a woman into dating him. Now, I don't call this dating. It's dating, but it's really not, because it's manipulation and control. It's their way of fielding the dating pool to see if a woman is basically slave material. I'm just going to be really ugly and aggressive with this because it is ugly and aggressive. A man has ways, an aggressor has ways of deliberately wording things and saying things to manipulate a woman into dating him to see if she is obedient material. And this is basically the space where I reveal all of those nasty, dirty, disgusting secrets. Now, in addition to this, on my Facebook page, I will screenshot, warning jackasses, I screenshot these conversations and I post them on my Facebook feed so you can see the exchange. And then I break it down on my Facebook page and I show you this is what the asshole is doing and this is why it's wrong. So I've already released a video on Facebook, but for some reason the quality on my Facebook camera is shit and the quality on my YouTube camera is better. So I am basically going to be re-recording this, but I'm going to take my leisure to just like do it my way. So if you've already seen the Facebook thing, yeah, you're going to see the same material. Sorry about that. So here's how it works. The first one I want to talk about is the are you married? The are you married question is actually bypassing their obstacle. They want to know if there's competition. The problem with the question, are you married, is it completely negates any autonomy that you may have. Does it matter if you're married? Some people have open marriages. I am polyamorous. I have open marriages. So whether or not I'm married is absolutely irrelevant. The other question is, am I interested? Am I looking for an affair? Or if I'm single, no, I'm not married, which now leaves the question, okay, are you available? Are you interested? But that is the question they never ask you because they're predators. So when you are a human being, you get something called autonomy. Women are conditioned and trained in our society to not have any of this. Oh, yeah. Autonomy is a person's ability to self-govern. I'm going to say a lot of really awesome shit over the next 10 minutes, and I'm just going to pause and give you time to process, because this is the shit that's not talked about. Oh yeah, I love talking about the shit that's not talked about. So we live in a slave master paradigm. Oh, we really do. In my other videos, I break down how and where and it all comes from. But right now, I want to talk about how predator dating affects the modern woman. So this is how our brains work. When we are born, we have identity and authority. It's a really gorgeous cocktail. But controlling parents take away our authority, and then they hoard it for themselves and they don't give it back at the proper time. Overprotective and over-concerned parents hoard our authority and they hang on to it for so long. Neglectful parents just ignore us and don't give us any kind of instruction on how to manage and navigate our authority properly. So there's a lot of conflict over our relationship with authority, which is why when you get to be an adult, you struggle having authority, which is why we tend to keep I have to ask for permission. This is why when we're 30 years old and 40, we're still saying, "Hi, Mr. Smith, I really loved your English class. You can call me John." Oh no. Because you lack authority. This is why. So it's really, really important that you first understand your relationship with authority. Now, the other thing is your identity. The identity is your snowflake. That is all the awesomeness that you are. When these powers combine, you get autonomy, the ability to self-govern. But women are conditioned to not have any. We need a man to make our choices for us. That is the old 1950s attitude and the old 1800 attitude that women can't get politics. You want to know what politics are? Politics are ethics. That's it. Politics are ethics. That's it. It's just our ethics. It is a massive ethical debate. What is right and what is wrong? Where we should put our money, what ethics we should prioritize, and what ethics aren't important. We have two perspectives of ethics right now. We have Republicans and we have Democrats. Everybody else's ethic is ignored. There are 8 different ethics, by the way. 8. Yep, there are 8 different perspectives. 8 different ethical perspectives. But we only acknowledge the Republicans and the Democrats. I would say that's pretty fucking unfair, which is why I don't play in this political garbage, because my ethic isn't even represented in our government. So, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not represented in my government, that's not my government, because it has failed to represent me. So, that is my political opinion. That being said, women are very much put into this category of not being allowed an autonomy. So there are men who come along and they will deliberately scout and field for women who lack autonomy. And they do this by the word choice, by the actions they tell us. It's little actions like hey, this I'm not on this very often. You want to head over to WhatsApp. That is a manipulative tactic to get you to jump through a hoop for them, because they want to test to see how obedient you are. If you're really obedient, you'll jump. That's their first green flag that you have no autonomy. When you push back and when you fight, you have a lot of autonomy. And when you use boundaries, you have autonomy. In fact, you cannot set a boundary unless you have autonomy. So if you struggle with boundaries, 2 problems. First, you probably have no autonomy. And second of all, you have a fear of communication. You were taught that it was not safe to communicate, or it was not safe to defend yourself because you lack autonomy. That's how they get you when you're a child. They take away your autonomy. So when a man, an aggressor, a jackass, or a narcissistic man comes into the dating pool, he will give you small, stupid little tasks to see how well you jump. Now, in the BDSM world, we have words for that shit, which is why I recognized it. It's because I mastered the art of BDSM and 30 years of psychology that I was able to pull this information in and see all their bullshit. So this is me getting all of this data from these asshole men and then I'm handing it to you. Here you go. This is what I've noticed, because this is where it gets fun. So they will give you these stupid little tasks to jump through, to test you how submissive you are. And if you don't jump, they will violate your boundary. If you say to them no, which is a boundary, they will then jump and take it to the next level. They will say things to you like, well, why not? Or why? Or they'll challenge you, or they'll mock you. That tells you what kind of a jackass they are. The kind really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if they ask you to do something and you say no, no is a boundary. And the only proper answer is, I am sorry. If they don't say, I am sorry, when you say no, they're a jackass. That's a problem. That's your red flag. Deliberately find a way to tell the man no. So back to the question, are you married? It completely ignores the fact that you have any kind of autonomy. In addition to that, you're also put in a position where after the question's been answered, yes, I'm married, no, I'm not, some men will ignore it completely and just keep pushing you. The other kind of men will ignore the fact that you're not married, assume that you're available for their delight, and immediately pursue. I am all about a man asking permission if he can pursue me. I'm going to say that again. I am 100% all about a man asking permission if he can pursue me. And if he doesn't ask me my permission to pursue me, I have a problem with him. The fact that I'm a woman and I'm fucking pretty is not an invitation for men to pursue me. Fuck off. And that is my mindset. That is 100% my mentality. It should be, in my opinion, every woman's out there, because every woman, for the most part, is treated like fucking garbage by predator daters. So if they ask you if you're married, they have totally stripped down the fact that you even have an opinion on the matter. And they're not going to ask you your opinion on the matter. They're just going to assume and jump. What if I'm not in the mood? What if I don't want to date? What if I'm independent? What if I'm dating somebody or I have a boyfriend? What if I'm just going through a time where I want to grow my own fucking job and career? What if I'm a busy mother and I don't have time for dating? What if I'm dealing with some really heavy mental fucking shit right now? No. Are you married ignores all of these other possibilities. I couldn't possibly be doing anything with my pretty little life if I'm not serving a man. Really, the question, are you married, needs to fucking die. Really, it needs to die. So, ask permission to pursue. Are you interested and are you available? Really need to become the new questions. That is respectful. That is honorable. If I say no, you shut the fuck up. I want to hear the words, I'm sorry. Likewise, if a man tells me no, okay, apologies if I upset you. It's called a fucking boundary. And that's the problem that a lot of women have, is they don't understand what a boundary feels like. They don't know what it looks like. They don't know how to form one. I teach classes on all of this. Please come to me and I will teach you. It's such a big, huge fucking thing. Just saying the word no. It's a boundary. And we're not taught what it feels like when it's violated. It feels like discomfort. The emotion discomfort, that's it. It's just the emotion discomfort. If you are not controlling the atmosphere where you are in control or out of control, then you are being manipulated. Then you are having someone crossing a boundary. Discomfort is an emotion you should only feel under two circumstances. You have decided to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to grow yourself, or B, nope, there really is nothing else out there. That's the only option. If you feel uncomfortable with a situation that you did not choose for yourself to grow consciously, then you're being violated. And a boundary is in order. So next time you're with somebody and you feel uncomfortable, you should. That's your cue. That is your emotional cue. I talk a lot about emotional cues. I teach classes on this. Come find me. Emotional cues are when we get emotions Every emotion is an emotional cue from our subconscious mind telling us what action we're supposed to take to defend ourselves. All emotions are defense systems. I'm going to say that again. All emotions are defense systems. All of them. Every emotion. It's either a red light or a green light. Hey, this is good. Keep doing it. Oh, this is bad. We need to stop. But we ignore the bad ones. People. We are ignoring the bad ones. What the fuck? This is what the patriarchy has done for us. Oh, yay. So that being said, when you get an emotion, it's an emotional cue to defend yourself. And it's either a good feeling, yay, do more of that, or it's a bad feeling. Don't do that. You really need to do something to defend yourself. This is where a boundary steps in. This is where a boundary wakes up and goes, we are here to defend yourself. Shut the fuck up and get out of my Facebook DMs. You know, something like that. No would be a great place to start. But we are not taught to do that. We are not taught to do that. So a boundary is the thing you say and verbalize when you feel uncomfortable. And the only time you should be feeling uncomfortable is when you decide to put yourself into an uncomfortable situation to grow yourself. If you are not working on self-growth, you should not be feeling uncomfortable. Something in your system is screaming at you, hey, you need to defend yourself. You need to speak up and use a boundary. And when you use the boundary, that person had better shut the fuck up and respect the boundary. The problem is most people don't recognize what a boundary actually looks like when they see it. Because most people were raised by narcissists. And because most people were raised by narcissists, most people have no idea what a boundary actually looks like. Even the narcissists. Because they were raised by narcissists. We have a narcissist pandemic. I do a whole thing on the narcissist pandemic. You should follow me. I'm awesome. So that all being said, you have this, we have this narcissist pandemic where narcissists are raising narcissists and empath who are raising more narcissists and empath, and everyone's infiltrated. We have a narcissist pandemic. So that being said, what ends up happening is they don't recognize a boundary. So when you give them a boundary, they have no idea they've received one. The word no, what the fuck is that shit? I don't get told no. I dominate. Predator dating. So whenever a jackass man DMs me on Facebook, I get about 7 a day. I take a screenshot and I upload it onto my Facebook feed and I show you, and then I explain what the problem is. And I'm going to be going through literally checkpoint by checkpoint to show you what a manipulative jackass man looks like when he is doing predator dating and what a gentleman should be doing. Now, if you are a nice guy and you legitimately want to learn, welcome into my space. I am a really fucking pissed off feminist. Hey, take a look at my shirt. It literally says like fearless feminist. I am a really fucking pissed off feminist. So in this space, I'm going to like drag jackass men through the mud. And when I'm angry, there's going to be some times when I use just the word men. I am not referring to all men. There are some really, really amazing men out there. There really is. Absolutely. But I am here to talk about the jackass man because it's called predator dating. So if you are a man and you are in this space because you legitimately want to learn, please excuse my rants and my hate on these jackass men, and just know that if you're a gentleman and you fucking know it, hey, welcome to the space, and I'm so glad to have you here to improve yourself. Absolutely. And there's a lot of tactics that I'm going to be showing you, introducing in this playlist, where you're going to go, oh my God, I do that. And you're not going to have any clue because you were not taught differently. And that's okay. Consider this you having the opportunity to finally sit down with a woman and figure out how a woman actually wants to be dated. This one doesn't. If I had my way, I would have a huge fuck off on my forehead that only men can see, because I'm very happy with who I have in my life right now, exactly the way I have it. So I'm not looking to fill anything in my life right now. I don't have time for it. I don't like it, and I don't want it. And if I get one more fucking dick pic, oh Oh, we're going to talk about dick pics. I'm going to say it in almost every video. A dick pic is sexual harassment. Stop fucking doing it. Stop fucking doing it. Oh, fucking pissed. Oh yeah, every video I'm going to comment. Dick pics are fucking sexual harassment. Fuck off. Okay. All right. I'm pleased to announce that the men I do have in my life have never sent me one without asking for my consent, which I gave. So yeah, dick pics are fucking sexual harassment. Now, I think that covers my rant. Oh, I feel good getting all this out. Oh yeah, I feel fantastic getting this out. All right, so I'm going to do this for, I don't know, however long I want to do it and for as long as I need to do it. So I'm just going to like vent. And as I said, when they do, they're dumb. When a jackass man sends me a DM for dating, I take a screenshot and then I drop it down below and I show you. And I don't hide or scratch out his name. Nope. If he wanted to be that fucking stupid and that rude, he's getting exposed. So go ahead and take a look down below and go through my Facebook feed and you'll be able to see this is the situation and this is what he did wrong and this is why it's wrong, people. And yeah, if you are one of those assholes who thinks that predator dating is okay, you're really in the wrong place. All right. So for more shit like this, subscribe to my new YouTube channel. For more shit like this, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And if you really love shit like this, you can go ahead and sign up for any of my masterclasses. And they're fucking open, are epic. I do a lot. I do a lot of shit. Like I do BDSM workshops. I call it Zen BDSM. Oh yeah, I got a thing happening. Zen BDSM, where I teach confidence and autonomy building and identity nurturing and the shadow self, not shadow work. That's a dirty word in my world. Shadow self. And it all comes together in my Zen BDSM workshops. So if you're interested in that, you have to join Anna's Elite List. You can take a look at my website, www.annashealinggarden.org, and everything is down below. Thank you so much. And may the kindest of words always find you.